Imagine a company whose CEO publicly declares that their biggest competitor is not a rival business, but the basic human biological need for sleep. A company that has spent billions of dollars to understand exactly which image, which sound, and which second of a trailer will trigger a dopamine hit in your brain so powerful that you cannot turn off the screen. Netflix is not a movie studio. It is a global experiment in behavioral modification. Reed Hastings didn't just disrupt Blockbuster. He built a digital drug that has successfully colonized your free time and rewired the way humanity consumes stories. Today we are uncovering the binge algorithm and how Netflix turned your attention into a currency that is more valuable than your own rest in 2026. The story of Netflix began with a late fee on a rental of Apollo 13. But the real revolution happened when they moved from mailing DVDs to streaming data. They realized that they didn't need to guess what people liked. They could watch the watchers. Every time you pause, every time you rewind, and every time you give up on a show after 5 minutes, you are sending a signal to the Netflix brain. They have created a feedback loop that is almost instantaneous. They don't make shows for everyone. They make shows for you. They have broken the human population into thousands of taste clusters based on micro behaviors that you aren't even aware of. They know you better than you know yourself because they have seen what you watch at 2 in the morning when nobody is looking. The secret of their retention is artwork personalization. Did you know that the thumbnail you see for a movie is different from the one your friend sees? If you like romantic comedies, Netflix will show you a thumbnail with the lead actors smiling. If you prefer action, they will show you an explosion from the same movie. They test thousands of variations in real time to find the exact image that will force your thumb to click. This is not art. It is visual engineering. They have removed every single friction point between you and the content. The skip intro button and the next episode in 5 seconds countdown are designed to bypass your rational brain's ability to say enough. They have turned watching a series into a physical reflex. The binge model was their greatest weapon. By releasing entire seasons at once, they destroyed the traditional weekly TV cycle. They created a culture of urgency where you have to watch everything in one weekend just to avoid spoilers on social media. This creates an intense but short-lived dopamine spike that leaves you feeling empty as soon as the credits roll. And what do you do when you feel empty? You look for the next hit. Netflix's algorithm is designed to immediately suggest the next taste match to fill the void. They have created a perpetual motion machine of consumption that never allows your brain to reach a state of boredom. And in the modern world, boredom is where creativity is born. Netflix has effectively killed boredom to keep you in their loop. But the dark side of this empire is the content bubble. Because Netflix is so data-driven, they often prioritize engagement over quality. They use a cost-per-view metric that determines the life or death of a show. If a series doesn't bring in enough new subscribers in the first 28 days, it is canceled, regardless of its artistic value or loyal fan base. This has led to a fast-fashion approach to entertainment. They produce massive amounts of mediocre content designed to be consumed and forgotten in a week. They are not building a library for the future. They are building a furnace that requires constant fuel to keep the stock price rising. They have commoditized the human imagination. In 2026, Netflix is facing the streaming fatigue. With so many competitors like Disney and Amazon, they are moving into gaming and live events to keep their grip on your time. They want to be the home screen of your life. They are experimenting with AI-generated scripts and personalized endings where the story changes based on your heart rate or your facial expressions. They want to eliminate the boundary between the screen and your subconscious. They are no longer just a window to the world. They want to be the world itself. They have proved that in the attention economy, the one who controls the next button controls the mind. The financial reality of Netflix is a mountain of debt used to fund this content war. They are betting that if they can become the default entertainment for the entire planet, they will eventually have the power to raise prices indefinitely. You are no longer a customer. You are a data point in a global debt repayment plan. They have made you addicted to their platform so that when the price goes up, you feel like you are losing a limb if you cancel. They have monetized your habit and turned it into a recurring revenue stream for Wall Street. Today, Netflix is a reminder that the most dangerous monopolies are not the ones that take your money by force, but the ones that take your time by seduction. They have turned the act of watching into a form of working for their algorithm. Every hour you spend on the sofa is an hour they use to refine their weapon. They don't sell movies. They sell the temporary escape from your own life. And they make sure you never want to find the exit. And you? How many hours of your life have you lost to the next episode button this week? Do you think the convenience of infinite content is worth the loss of your focus and your sleep? Or are we just the voluntary prisoners of a red and black algorithm? Subscribe to Global Titans now and hit the bell, because in our final video of this series, we are going to talk about Disney and the nostalgia monopoly that owns your childhood memories and your future dreams. Are you ready to see the mouse behind the curtain? The system is watching you, and we show you the source code. Until the next corporate secret, are you ready for what's coming? The next episode starts now.